Hey guys, it's your boy RJ Bay, and today I'm doing a FIFA 16 potential ratings videos. The aim of this series is to get across the whole of the Premier League, and if you enjoy, I will do other leagues that I know, like the League One, the Bundesliga, and the La Liga. So I'm going to go across each team. I'm going to start with Arsenal, support them. Obviously, they're the first team in the Premier League. Let's have a look. Alright guys, so I've tried to lay out the Arsenal team. This is kind of the team that Arsenal finished playing at the end of the season. So I'm going to start in goal with Ospina. I'm not his biggest fan. I really think that 77 rating suits him and he shouldn't be any higher. However, I do know on social media a lot of players do rate him. He's the only reason he's the Arsenal goalkeeper is because at the start of the season, Szczesny was playing. The whole smoking scene happened. He smoked after the Southampton game when we lost in the dressing room, and since then Ospina has been starting. Ospina is a 77 and Szczesny is a 78. To be honest, I really rate Szczesny and think Szczesny could be around 80 for next season, but he just hasn't played enough, so for that reason I think he may be a 78 or 79. Ospina, on the other hand, I think they will increase him, and I believe Ospina will be rated between 78 and 80. I would say 79. So let's move on to the next position. Nacho Monreal. He does a lot of stuff that you don't see. He does a lot of stuff behind the scenes. He works hard and really puts a good shift going up and down the pitch. He's really well-rounded. He's a good defensive player. He's better defensive than attacking. But I think 77 isn't high enough. And I believe he will be pushed up to a 78 or a 77. Again, as a Ospina, he will be around a 77 to 79 rating. Then you have Koscielny, who I can't stress enough as being one of the best centre-backs in the Premier League. He is definitely in the top 5 centre-backs in the league. 82 is far too low. I personally would have him as an 84, 85. I don't think he'll go up as high as an 85 because a lot of people just don't recognise him as being as good as he is. He has a lot of speed, a lot of aggression, he's good on the ball, he's so calm, suits the Arsenal team perfectly, and he's great in the air. So he is definitely going to increase in his rating. I'd say he'll be an 84, and I don't think there'll be much it won't vary much around that, it'll be around that. Now Mertesacker, he's a hard one to judge. Clearly, he was the German captain. I'm not sure if he still is anymore. And he's led Arsenal to many trophies. He's led Arsenal to the 2 FA Cups in the last 2 years. And he is obviously a very good player. His lack of speed does let him down so much. If Mertesacker was fast, he would be the best centre-back in the world. But he's not, so that's that. I think 82 does him well. Maybe an 83 or an 81. If he went up or down one, it wouldn't be the end of the world. I think that would be about right for him. He's not exceptional, but he plays along with Szczesny and he bosses the defence around. So as a captain, he's extremely clever and he gets the job done. Now over to Bellerin, who's most likely going to have the biggest upgrade of the whole team. As you see, he's a 68 there. I'm not sure what his rating is on FIFA Ultimate Team. It might be that. I'm not too sure. He will be upped massively. He has had a sensational season of Arsenal because of the injury of Debussy. He has been amazing. He is so fast. He's shattered the 30-metre sprint record at Arsenal, beating Walcott, even though Arsene Wenger has come out and said, no, Walcott is still the fastest player, but Bellerin is extremely fast, good on the ball. He's just an all-round player. And let me have just a little look. Yeah, he's only 19 years old. We got him from Barcelona Academy on the rule that Barcelona cannot sign players at the age of 16, so we took him from them then, and he's been excellent this season. And I think he could go up to a potential of a 72 or a 73. He won't go that higher because low silver players don't really shoot up that much in one season. If he does it again next season, then we are talking about gold rating here. But I think he'll be a 72, 73 rated player next season. We'll go into the centre mid position, and there we have Francis Coquelin. He's a 75 there. At the start of the season, I know he was a lot lower than that, and I think he will be around the 75, 76 mark. He has had an exceptional season at Arsenal. We've put him out on loan so many seasons in a row, and he's now come back and he's accepted the role of a CDM. He used to play more attacking, but he's now realised, and Arsene Wenger has convinced him that he would not get into the team otherwise, and he is now an exceptional, hard-working player. Puts in them big tackles. He's got one of the best defensive attributes in the league, one of the best statistics shown this season. He has been unbelievable. I think he's got better statistics than Matic. I'm not sure. Correct me in the comments below if I'm wrong. But he has an excellent season, and the rating they put him here will be around a 1 up or 2 up will be around there what his rating will be. We go left and we have Cazorla. He has also had an exceptional season at Arsenal. 85, I think that is a good rating for him. I don't really think it's any higher or any lower. You could maybe argue that he will be an 86. I just don't think he suits that CDM role that Arsenal suit him in. I would have him where Ozil is, and Ozil at the team, but I will talk about Ozil in a minute. Zool, obviously, he's very small, he's 5'6", but his touches are amazing. You do not take the ball off him, and his left foot and right foot, you don't even know which the stronger foot is. On the game, they say right foot, but it could easily be left-footed. For free kicks and for corners, whatever side it's on, he will switch up his foot. He will use different feet. He is an unbelievable player. I think the 85 rating does him well for FIFA 16. Now let's go on to the best Arsenal player in the last, I don't know how many years since Thierry Henry played for Arsenal. Alexis Sanchez, an 85 rating. I think he could easily be increased to an 87. However, I think he'll only be increased to an 86. What an exceptional player he's been for Arsenal. He has the goals, he has the dribbling, he has the work rate, he has the lot. He has absolutely everything. I think he is amazing, the best Arsenal player this season and by a country mile, and he should go up to an 86. I'm going to go over now to Aaron Ramsey to the right. Aaron Ramsey, I think he has great potential. He's only 23, 24, he's young, he will improve, but I don't think he's fast enough for Arsenal to play him on the wing. But clearly he is a centre mid, as you can see there. Last season he was exceptional, and I think he could have been increased higher than an 82. This season he's been good, but judging him off last season, he has not been up to that level. I think maybe an 83 will be good for him. I don't think he'll go any lower. If he goes higher, I will be happy, but 83 is the highest. 82, it isn't too bad. Now we go over here to Mesut Ozil. Sorry, down one to Mesut Ozil. Clearly, there is a genius inside him. However, I don't think he suits the Premier League. He plays well against the shit teams when he has time on the ball, but when it comes to the big games, he just doesn't have the bollocks. He is a shithouse. Players come near to him and he will shit himself. Yes, he gets assists, but you could get someone for 20 million cheaper who could get assists. He needs to add goals to his game. He needs to add aggression to his game. He needs to add work rate to his game. If he does that for next season, he'll be up there with Sanchez, and Ozil clearly has the potential to be an amazing player. I'm not doubting that. He just doesn't work hard enough for me, and he's not aggressive enough for me. So if I was Arsenal, I would sell him and get someone cheaper, a lot cheaper. Sell him now whilst you have the time to get the good money for him. If you sell him in a few years and he carries on playing bad, he's going to be worth 10, 15 million less. However, he still is an amazing player. And up front you have Theo Walcott. A lot of people give him hate, say he can't finish. However, I think he's one of the best finishers in the Arsenal team, if not in the Premier League. I think he's an amazing finisher. I know I'm an Arsenal fan. I know you're going to say, oh, Arsenal, you support them. You're going to say that. But he is an exceptional finisher. He's come back from... He hasn't got too many goals this season. He probably has about 5 or 6, 7. I'm not too sure, maybe less. But he came back from an ACL injury. He was out for a year. You're not going to come back in your first 4 months and bang in goals. You're not going to come back fit as, fast as. And even with how he has come back, he's done extremely well to play as well as he has played with that kind of injury that he sustained. And I think he could go up to a potential of an 82, 83 striker. I think he could move from right mid to right wing on FIFA to a striker, and I would love to see that. I know you guys would love to see that as well, as you could pace abuse so much with Theo Walcott up front. Imagine a hybrid up front with Theo Walcott and Aubameyang. Also, Aubameyang has been linked to Premier clubs, so imagine that partnership up front. How amazing would that be? So that's the Arsenal starting 11. I'm going to go down now to the subs, and there is Olivier Giroud. He is not highly rated. He is an exceptional player in real life. He lacks pace, but I think he could go up to an 83, 84. You guys are going to disagree, but he is an exceptional finisher. He is actually someone who's up with Theo's level. He's got such a good shot on him, and I do highly rate him. Next, we're moving to Danny Welbeck, who I also think could be up there with an 82 rating. He plays exceptional for England. He's one of the best England players when he plays in the team. His work rate is the best. He is up there with Sanchez's work rate and Coquelin's work rate. He doesn't stop running, he puts it in for the team, and he's an okay finisher, nothing special, but his pace gets him in them great positions. Moving on to Jack Wilshere. Clearly, he is a troubled player. He gets into trouble. He's just been banned by the FA for them anti-Tottenham chants, but that's great. That's what you like to hear as an Arsenal fan, and I doubt Tottenham fans give a shit that much. It's just a bit of banter between the two clubs. He is an exceptional player. I think they should move him down to a CDM on the game because that's where he plays now for England and a bit for Arsenal. And I think he could be boosted an 83 rating. Potentially in FIFA 17-18 he could go up to 85, 86 rating. He has the potential. He just needs to show it. Knuckle down, stop drinking, smoking, and knuckle down, work on his fitness, and get up and stay injury-free. Next, we've got Rosicky. Rosicky, I really like him. He puts in the work. He's getting to 34 now. He won't go up. He could go down to a 78, 79 because he just doesn't play enough. But he is a good player. If we go down, there we got Kieran Gibbs. Kieran Gibbs hasn't played that much. I'd say he's probably a 78 rating. I don't know if they'll move him up or down, clearly, because he hasn't played enough. But he's another player who's giving Monreal a run for his money when he gets on. Just needs to work on his defensive attributes. And here we have Oxlade-Chamberlain. If I was him, I'd move away from Arsenal because Oxlade is going to be one of the best players for England in the future. An exceptional player. He's even better than Theo Walcott, I believe, when they both play on the wing. Obviously not as a striker, but as wingers, he's better. He's an exceptional player who needs to be getting first-team football. I think he could be increased to an 82, 81, and in further further FIFAs, maybe 17, 18, he could be up to 85 rating. I believe he is amazing. And here we have Wojciech Szczesny. I think he's an exceptional goalkeeper who is so much better than Ospina. I think Ospina is shit. He's just too small. When you have Szczesny in goal, you have the security. You know that when he's in goal, he's going to come out and catch them high balls and beat them big players in the air like he did against Benteke in the FA Cup final. I'm not going to worry about the subs here. That is my player rating over. If you want to leave a like and subscribe, I would love that. Comment on what teams you'd like me to do in other leagues and what you think of this series. Peace out.